Good day, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this. I like to greet you properly, and of course, where you're listening from. We got to get them time zones proper. So, good day, everyone. What day is it? It is Monday, another good mood Monday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if this is your first time listening to me, my name, of course, is MsLalexis, and I am a productivity specialist, and that is a personal one. So if you need to get some things done, definitely holler at me. And of course, everything that I teach and talk about is backed by biblical principles, and I can be found at MsLalexis.com, When with Miss Lexis, Siege Jewelry Store, and HowBadDoI.com. So, welcome to another episode of Good Mood Monday. So, if you were anything like me on this Monday, you have to shake the weekend. I had an amazing weekend. I spent time with family. I had a little mommy break, had some mommy time. So now it is Monday and it's time to get back in the groove of our regular week, our regular, routine. So, and of course, it was my nephew's 10th birthday over the weekend, and we went to a local baseball game, had a blast. I, of course, had the audacity to have a cocktail, and it kind of made me feel a little ill afterwards. I think I got dehydrated. I don't know, but that was my weekend. So, I hope that you all had an amazing weekend. I hope that you are back in the groove and you're shaking the weekend off and getting yourself ready for this week, and you have your goals lined up and you're ready to do this thing. Good Mood Mondays is here for us to grow and win together, because Mondays can sometimes be exactly what it's called, Monday. Like you got to get back into the routine. So, the weekends give us that boost of how we want life to be always. But, some of us, we go back into the work week of doing our regular routine, and you got to get that boost. So that's what Good Mood Mondays is here for. And of course, those of you that have been following me all along, you already know what time it is. So welcome again. And today I'm not going to be before you long, but I did want to share with you a quote that I came across. And we always think of this person as the drink, Arnold Palmer, but this quote of his is pretty cool. It says, "The most rewarding things you do in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done." And instantly that makes me think of Joseph, that makes me think of Abraham, that makes me think of David. All of the things that we experience that turn out to be the most rewarding always appear to be an obstacle. I don't know who this is for today. It could be for me on the replay. However, I do know it's for somebody. And isn't that amazing? So I'm going to read the quote again. "The most rewarding things you do in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done." Arnold Palmer. And to me, I feel that that's so true. What are you experiencing right now that you are so rewarded by, but before you did it, it seems like it's impossible, or it seems like you may not ever experience the reward because the thing itself is challenging? Like those of you that are listening to me that are inspiring doctors or musicians or dancers or singers or what else? There's so many professions out here, but those are the ones that come to mind: lawyers or actors or whatever you were in the process of becoming. It's going to be such a reward, but it does look like you may not get there. However, that is where, in my beliefs, you must walk by faith. You must not walk by what it feels like. You must not walk by the distraction that might be before you that's telling you, who are you? What do you think you can do? If you've had a chance to um, listen to some of my previous casts, I have talked about who are you, and those things are very necessary to understand that you will reach that reward. You will get the reward. You will reap what you sow. If what you're reaping, if what you're sowing are those positive seeds. And I stand before you on this Good Mood Monday to inspire you, one, to keep going, two, to, of course, not grow weary in well doing, and three, don't be distracted by what you see. I understand it is so many things right now in life that can cause us to say, forget it. That can cause us to say, why? However, you will not reap that reward if you stop. Isn't that deep? Like, you got to keep going. So I just wanted to, encourage you on this Good Mood Monday and remind you with the quote that I came across. The most rewarding things you do in life are often the ones that look like they cannot be done. And in order to get those things done, this is me adding on to the end of that. In order to get those things done, you got to walk by faith. And faith is that's going to hold you. If you've had a chance to look at any of the jewelry that I sell mustard seed jewelry. That's one of the collections. And that small mustard seed, as much faith that you need to move the mountain that is in front of you. That's all it takes for you to say, you know what, I can do this. The I can that you say is the seed of faith, is the mustard seed. I'm big on speaking positive, because positivity is speaking life and death, but the scripture says death and life are in the power of the tongue. So if you're speaking negative, then it's going to be real hard for you to get to that reward. We hear this often. So many life coaches, so many gurus, so many different people talk about it. So there is some realness behind it, and from the source of the word, it's real. So I encourage you today on this Good Mood Monday. And if you're watching this today, which is April 24th, 2023, or on the replay, understand that this does not change. Having that positive mindset, using your positive words, can make the difference in how your day is going to go, can make the difference in how your life goes. Honestly, if you constantly find yourself speaking negative, you're 9 times out of 10 going to have a negative result. And that is not going to push you towards your goals. That's not going to keep you motivated enough to reap the reward of the thing that looks like it can't be done. I don't know again who this is for today, but this is for somebody. Definitely, you guys continue to send me messages or leave comments or share these messages, because we all need that little bit of boost on a Monday. Shaking the weekend can be a challenge. Even if you are living in your dreams, it's still another level for your life as well. Like life don't stop. Life is living. That's why we continue to take the next step, in other words. So I just inspire you today on this Good Mood Monday to understand that you're getting close. Whatever goal that you set, you are 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 day closer to reaching that thing. And I encourage you to keep going. Yes, you can do this. If nobody else is giving you that pat on the back, because if you are breaking into who God has called you to be, your circle is probably getting a whole lot smaller. So as you listen to me today, I encourage you to keep going. You got this, okay? You definitely are winning on purpose. You definitely are going to become and are being the best version that God created you to be if you just keep going. We don't hear that enough to just say that we are doing a good job. You are doing an amazing job. If nobody else told you that, I'm going to tell you today, as your friend, as your sister, as your auntie, or whoever you like to call me, your friend, life coach, whatever. You got this. But you just got to keep showing up for you. If you don't show up for you, nobody else is going to show up for you. Of course, Christ can, be the liaison between you and the Most High. Of course, you have him as your covering. However, you still got to pick up your mat and carry it. That scripture with the man at the pool of Bethesda, I talk about it often because the nature of people is to blame other people. The nature of people is to look at our excuses instead of looking at the strength and the power. If somebody comes to you and asks you, do you want to be healed? Why is it so default for us to blame why we're not getting healed? Take the healing and go. Who is this for today? So again, I encourage you to stay focused. It's a new week. It's almost a new month. Can y'all believe it? 2023 May is about to pull up. We are almost in May. What are you doing? It's time to continue to stay focused and get that thing done. Live your life on purpose. It's winning season. It is so winning season. Like there's no more excuses that can hold you back to who God has called you to be. And y'all know I love to say we winning together. I'm made out of people. Of course, when I listen to this on the replay, the Most High is going to speak to me because I'm just being used because I asked him to use me. And I pray that, you smile at somebody today. Of course, smiling is a gift. As I share these messages, I'm over here cheesing. Those of you that have seen me live, I love to smile. I love to giggle. So I pray that you use your smiling gift today. Also, pray for the person in front of you. Pray for the person behind you. Whether you're in line or in your car, you never know. Your prayer may save and or change their life. And, I just want you to have a good day on purpose. It's another Monday. We made it, y'all. The weekend is over and it's time to get back in the groove of our goals. It's time to get back in the groove of practicing what we preach. Not saying we forget about everything over the weekend. I'm not encouraging that. If this is your first time listening to me, of course, stay focused. However, the weekend you get a little break. You get a little, break some of the routine. But now that it's another Monday, I just inspire you to make this the best day on purpose. Look at your goals. And if you need some guidance and you feel kind of stuck, of course, don't hesitate to visit howbaddoi.com. And it's spelled just like that. No spaces, HOWBADDOI. I have some productivity books and different things to motivate you. And even if you're not in a position to purchase anything, I have some free tools on there as well. Read through it and see if it identifies with you. It's time to ask yourself that question. How bad do I? How bad do I want it? How bad do I need it? You finish the end of that sentence and ask yourself that so that you can get to the next level and be the person that God has called you to be. So until next time, I hope and pray that you make this the best day of your life. You can't get any of the time that we just spent in this conversation back. So no need in wasting your day being cranky. No need in wasting your day and being stressed out. Shake that thing. And again, I see y'all next Monday. Good day.